We got ourselves Fazzo over on Team 1 together with Jesus in the back. We got Kiosco as well as Nerdo. Oh my god, why are you calling it Nerdo? And Ave Maria. Ave Maria. I can't sing. I'm not going to stop right there. Gusha is going to be first up versus Fazzo. Ave Maria. Isn't that the song in Hitman? Isn't that the song? Isn't that the song in Hitman? Chat, let me know. That's what I was trying to sing, but I couldn't remember it. I literally lost it. Mortal Coil gets out of Gusha as he's surrounded by the pets. That's going to be the tyrant. Unable to get the line inside. Gusha get hit with the fear. Decimated Bolt coming out for Fazzo. Does have himself some fatty demon bolts to follow. Sending demon bolts to Gusha. He's got a bear form, wall, and healing as much as possible. The Fair Lord is still standing strong, waiting for Fazzo to return. Gusha tried to go for a charge, but doesn't quite get the skull bash. Does get the charge, and I guess maybe a short, I don't even know. Root onto Fazzo? It doesn't look like he got rooted. Gusha finally able to play the game. Finally, a lot of the burst out of Fazzo is gone. Is going to go for Handle Dawn. Trying to stay proactive. Fazzo just burning those defenses. Gusha finally able to get the full dots out of running. Stun onto Fazzo, who's going to go for Trinket for it. Warlock Healstrom trying to keep himself alive. Quick Skull Bash for that fear. And Fazzo is going to send a stun onto Gusha. Flash capped up and running for Fazzo. No worries about getting interrupted. Mortal Coil set at Gusha as they go for Berserk. Fazzo maybe could go for some damage of his own. Decimated Bolts are getting set up, or Demon Bolts rather, as he's able to maybe get some more Handle Dance. Maybe he's able to get some more Demon Doggos in there. It looks like his Gucci is going to go for a reset behind the pillar. No bear form. Actually missing out on a little bit of that defensiveness. But it's going to be Team 1. We introduce them. Team 2. We got ourselves Bach. Hey, how you doing, my man? We got ourselves Galvanizer with Healing Storm, as well as Unlucky then. Gusha opening it back up with the Fazzo. It's going to be a quick stun by the Demonology Warlock. Does have a port, maybe Mortal Coil to send. Setting some Demon Doggos at Gusha. Is going to have to burn through a Flesh Cup with the Demon Doggos. Try to go for Shadow Fury around the corner. Doesn't quite get it. Gusha looks like he guessed exactly where that was going to be. And it's going to be a Skull Bash around the corner. Mortal Coil by Fazzo into Fear onto Gusha. Trying to get his Decimated Bolt up and running. Not going to be able to get that execute bonus from Decimated Bolt. But at least he's able to get one. And the Demon Bolts are going to do a bit of damage. Gusha try to go for a bit of healing around the corner. Is Gusha Gusha's Necrolord? I was about to say, like, the Kyrian gear made me think of Kyrian Pharaoh for a second, but he is a Necrolord. Stun onto the Pharaoh, landing, using a trinket to break out of that axe toss. Going to be Fazzo locked down on the bash. Does himself Dark Pact. Second, Felguard joining the fight. Fel Lord to follow up. Gusha actually could be in trouble if he sticks around for too long. Tyrant joins the fight as Gusha is going to want to try to back up out of there. He's going to leap right on top of the Fel Lord, empowered by the Tyrant. Actually getting blasted from every pet. It looks like Fazzo just let the pets do work for him. Gusha tried to get away, leapt right into Fazzo. The Fel Lord is there, smiting him down back to back. Healing Storm is going to be up next. Are we going to be seeing a Kyrian? Or is that maybe a Necrolord? I'm thinking Healing Storm, like maybe a Necrolord with a Divine Storm. That's going to be Fear. It's a Decimated Bolt. Bulbous out of it. Fazzo. Oh, Fazzo, I think, still has massive Demon Bolts to follow. He looks up trying to go for the blind. Gonna be tricking. Fazzo can still probably end it with Demon Bolts. It's gonna go for the Warlock Leap. Worgen, like backflip, front flip thing into a board. I like how he did the flip while he goes to the gateway. Tried to get a stun around the corner. Healing Storm avoiding it. Fear by Fazzo into a pet stun by Fazzo. Has the Demon Bolts. Just throw the Demon Bolts on the instant cast. Oh my goodness, I feel like if only he was able to throw Demon Bolts after the bubble, he could have ended that duel right there. Healing Storm, killing the Felguard, and it's just going to unload the full damage of the Fazzo, landing a quick rebuke. As Fazzo tries to get a Fear onto healing, going to be that Mortal Coil into a Fear, needs to summon a pet, is going to burn the Fel Domination to summon a fresh one. Decimated Bolt does connect, even though it looked like it might have been line of sighted, and that's going to be Healing Storm trying to get out of there. Stun around the corner, Fazzo sending Demon Doggos in, Blessing of Protection for Healing Storm just to get out of a stun. This man's just trying to stay alive as best as possible. And Fazzo is still on that chase. I think this Warlock might have the advantage here, unless Healing Storm got some kind of big damage available sometime soon. Needs to go for the full blind stun setup and everything if they want to be able to win the duel. I believe they are a Kyrian, right? I think we did see them use the Kyrian abilities, did we not? Fazzo is going to just wait out for him. Maybe get a fresh new Felguard, Wrathguard. Healing Storm walking to Fazzo. Fazzo's pet is going to be stunned. No stuns for a bit. Stunned on a Healing Storm. Popping off cooldown. Seraphim and everything. Throwing in the hammers. Final wreck. That's going to be a wall out of Fazzo into a port. as Healing Storm does get stunned up. The Felguard unleashing damage on him. Fazzo, do you still go for a new Felguard? He's still trying to get a Wrathguard, but every time he starts summoning one, he stuns his main pet. Gonna be that Fel Lord joining the fight with a second Felguard as the Wrathguard joins in, blind on all the pets, and Healing Storm is looking for a complete reset. Doesn't want to deal with Fazzo, wants to just go behind the pillar, generate a bit of holy power, and then get a couple of those Word of Glories back to back. Going to be a port for Fazzo as he's getting super aggressive. Healing Storm activating Eye for an Eye. Quick interrupt on a Demon Bolt or a Hand of Gul'dan from Fazzo. But Healing Storm is going to back up out of there. Has wings. I believe that might have been a proc wings, not real wings. It is going to smite down the demon. The Wrathguard goes down. Fazzo having to summon a new one. Healing Storm isn't there to interrupt it. So he's going to have to go for a bit of a reset. Got himself a bit of a breather and should be okay for a bit. As they mount up, 5 minutes in the duel, 5% dampener. And Healing Storm just getting blasted around the corner. Fazzo trying to get himself a better setup. Demon Bolt or Demon Dog is joining the fight. Decimated Bolt onto Healing Storm, who is kind of not super low in health, but those Demon Bolts are gonna get amped up either way. As long as you're not hitting the enemy who's at 100% health with Decimated Bolts, you are generating extra damage for your Demon Bolts, Incinerates, or I guess Drain Life if you're Affliction. Which I don't think I've ever really seen an Affliction more like play Necrolord, except for like Alpha and the Beta, when it was really strong. It was ridiculously good. Stun into Fazzo, the Axe Toss does connect. Healing Storm is not doing super good. That pet is actually unleashing the full Fellstorm on him. Decimated Bolts coming through. Are those empowered? Healing Storm might be in trouble. No more big defensives. Needs to go for some healing. And that's going to be the Wrathguard dying. This man's, if anything, is consistently taking down the main pet from Fazzo, trying to land a heal around the corner. Healing Storm turns the attention onto the pet, generating the much needed holy power as soon as they can to get the Word of Glories, to get the Final Verdicts, to get all the damage they need in order to sustain themselves. But definitely gets himself resources in order to keep this duel going. Gonna be, I think, a Wake of Ashes to stun the pet into a blind. Healing Storm just trying to do whatever holy damage he can without breaking Fazzo. Actually goes for Blade of Justice on the pet just to generate some holy power, maybe to go for another final verdict onto the Warlock while he is blinded. That's how many more pets? How many pets did Fazzo resummon? I think he resummoned the Wrathguard a couple of times now. So far, Healing Storm been trying to go for a setup. Hasn't been able to make the big play just yet, though, with the full blind, the stun, everything. He's getting close, really close. Flesh cut up as a Fel Lord joins the fight. That is going to be a stun with the Axe Toss into the Fel Lord. Knockdown back to back. Another stun right after. Healing Storm trinkets out of it. The pets are just barraging him more to call, and Healing Storm goes down. Just overpowered by all those demons. Fazzo so far continuing to play into the next game. Quick shadow throw out of Galvanizer. Oh my goodness, what a man this is. What a chunky boy this is. What a wonderfully beautiful boy. Gonna be the dark backed up for Fazzo. Quick fear by Galvanizer with the full banner from the Necrolord. Stunned by the pet. Trinkets out of it. Decimated Bolt trying to come out for Fazzo. Trying to land fear onto Galvanizer. Is going to Zerker Rage out of it. Reflect us up for those demon bolts. Actually, he's going to allow the Warlock to just demon bolt himself down into the ground. Galvanizer getting charged back from there over to Jesus. Quick human racial by Jesus. Gets a blind to Galvanizer with the Remorseless Winter. Is going to land a stun into Galv. No more trinket available for the warrior. And this chunky man is going to be going down. Oh my goodness. With looks like Unlucky then gonna be up next. Yo, Fazzo had himself a hell of a game. Demon bolts were popping off, but also the lockdown by those pets. I think he's gotten 2 lockdowns on the Feral Druid and the Paladin, with all those pets kind of just corralling the enemy with the full setup of the Tyrant empowering it all. Kidney shot onto Jesus is gonna go for a IBF as a quick disarm comes out by Unlucky. Then as Jesus rotates even more defensive, the Lichborn comes out, still taking massive damage out of Unlucky, who has evasion, unable to get hit by death strikes for a little bit. Jesus, as the evasion's about to fall off, gonna be quick blind by Unlucky, who's stabbing the living daylights out of the pet. It is gonna be that pet sacrifice for Jesus, or it just normally dies. I think he did get a sacrifice. Flesh got getting interrupted at the last second, but Jesus got majority of the defensiveness out of it either way. Quick trick out of Jesus as he gets CC'd by Unlucky. Actually, it was Unlucky then that got CC'd, doesn't it? The quick sounds out of the rogue. Stun right after. Unlucky might have actually put himself in trouble. He committed everything to fight Jesus himself. And Jesus decided to smite him down with the hand of God. Literally. Gonna be Bach with that Kyrian burst. Rapid fire around the corner. Jesus can't really stop it. Massive explosive shot. Trying to see if he can death strike off of the bed into a death back aim shot, getting aimed right at the dome with a kill shot to follow. Bach takes him out and then weaves himself right into the shadows. Gonna be Nerds leaping in with a fear. It looks like he was able to land a fear onto Bach. I think he randomly feared. As Bach is going to get blaze stormed on. Nerdo tried to stay on him as best as possible. Maybe a leap available upwards. Bach tried to get some slows with a concussive shot and just continuing to run. He's going to send the pet at Nerdo. I think just to keep them in combat, maybe from him mounting up. But Nerdo is able to build up a little bit of rage behind the pillar this way. And Bach, I think, maybe waiting for that next Kyrian go. We're not going to be seeing double tap for a little bit, so maybe just needs to wait it out until he has a full double tap and everything. Just trying to keep Nerdo from mounting up, but Nerdo does have the pet to get enrages from and rage. So he's able to at least build up resources. Rapid fire around the corner for Bach. Nerdo committing the damage into the pet. At least going for Bloodthirst so he can get some sort of healing. Bach tried to go for a full binding. And Nerdo get hit with the disarm. Bach trinkets out of that disarm. Going for the full true shot aura. Is trying to make damage happen towards Nerdo, who's leaping back in towards the hunter. That's going to be Nerdo getting hit with a scatter shot, though. Bach trying to keep him slowed as best as possible. Double tap is available. Maybe Kyrian burst. That's going to be Nerdo potentially in trouble unless he does something here. Might want to go full defensive. Is going to go full defensive. Try to heal off of the pet. The aim shots, the rapid fire is coming through. That's going to be kill shot. Get him super low. Another aim shot ready, but Nerdo still got health. Still healed somehow. Barely any health available. It's going to be a turtle out of Bach though, and Nerdo finds himself super low in health. Flash cap, no interrupt. Actually, it goes interrupt at the last second. Nerdo does get himself a shield. Rapid fire out of Bach though. Nerdo with no health whatsoever. Commanding shout is all he has left, and Bach is going to go for a camo reset. Your pet died as well, so it looks like the warrior was able to commit damage into the raptor pet. Nerdo at no health whatsoever does have a 100 mark on him. Picking up the eye, should be able to see Bach leaping right next to him into a quick fear. I don't think he has a storm bolt, so he's just gonna have to go for reflect. Disarm onto Bach just to disarm the hunter. Charging in, binding shot does slow him down though. Bach does have in just a few seconds. Double tap. And potentially Kyrian burst is going to get the pet up and running, because at least he wants to have utility out of the pet. Even though you're a marksman hunter, you don't need that damage from the pet, but the utility is good. Rapid fire with explosive shot. Does he have enough damage? Going to be a kill shot around the corner. Is Bach bringing it back for his team little by little? But it looks like Kiosk is going to be up next. A hunter hunting down a hunter flare on one corner. Kiosk chooses to go in the other direction. And should probably get a hunter's mark onto Bach, unless he wants to give him like an honorable duel. Trinket for Battle Master is getting used for Kiosk just to get himself a fatty shield. And Bach is going to be playing this on a back foot a little bit for this duel. Wait, oh, okay. I was going to say Ave Maria. I thought Ave Maria was actually Team Bach for a second, but I guess it didn't look. There's going to be freezing trap onto the pet. Binding shot around the corner. Did Kiosk get binded? He is going to get bound if he moves a little bit. Bach has true shot aura back up. Almost has the double tap. That means he almost has the Kyrian burst. But he's going to dive into camo, into a hunter's marker to Kiosk. Kiosk almost flares him out. But Bach is at least given the opportunity to get himself potentially burst into Kiosk. Kiosk does have Fleshcraft, which it doesn't look like he has right now, but he definitely does. Feign Death makes it so the Fleshcraft kind of like disappears for a second. Also, I love your shoulders. The Shaman shoulders look so good with that set. I like how he tried to go a little bit of purple, a little bit of green. Like, he's actually trying to like mix and match Mog. It's gonna be Bach getting the opener. Kiosk just taking it. Look at that flesh cup. You can't see the flesh cup, but he's definitely there absorbing all that damage in the opener. Bach trinkets out of that harpoon and is gonna try to get a binding shot onto Kiosk. Quick disengage by the hunter. Should be able to get out of it. Could be anyone's game. Kiosk actually could be in big trouble. Into a turtle shell, and Bach does have double tap, does have the Kyrian burst. Looks like he's setting it up. As long as he gets the Kyrian burst around the corner, Kiosk is going to get tagged by it. Kiosk, all he can do is feign death. Rapid fight to follow after. Kiosk could be in big trouble. Oh! Bach does keep coming back. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Mozart got nothing on Bach. Jesus, Ave Maria is going to be up next. Can they deal with the hunter? Trying to go a bit of a long way around that one corner in particular. They know that there's a trap there. And Bach is at least able to get some cooldowns just running away from Ave Maria. You would think the quick use of the port. Ave Maria just looking to end this right there. Taking him out. Not really a fan of that kind of music. Bach coming back out, almost getting to 4 kills in a row. Well done. This is a marksman hunter too, which isn't something we see often, even though they got a couple buffs here and there.